What is up, guys? This is Mog back here with you on Mog's Cast, episode 16 today. We're going to be taking, as you can see, we got the Heavy Refueler here on the screen. We're going to be taking this with crew Wash and Jane Kobb up to the fueling station that is in orbit around the Mun that we've already got targeted here. So basically what we're doing is just dropping off the docking node and refueling the tanks that are up there currently. I'm working on a RCS tank that would be a similar size to an orange tank. Well, not just RCS, I guess it's RCS, mostly RCS, xenon, and a couple of batteries for storage of electricity as well. So that's what's going on with that station, and what we're going to be doing is just launching up to it. So let's see, where is it at? It's over here. Let's go ahead and we're going to fast forward a little bit and wait for it to get a little closer to us. And then we're going to launch up and try to rendezvous with it straight off the bat. So let's say right about there. See how this goes. I don't know, this may be timed terribly. Let's use that main engine a bit. We're going to go ahead and crank over to the 90, because that's where we want to be going. And I'm going to turn down these engines a bit. All out the bit and turn off that main one. Turn on some RCS and get this thing stable. Oh, come on. Oh, I should probably be turning that on if I'm really trying to do things. And I should be putting away my solar panels. What the hell am I doing? Okay, those are away. So, we're getting up here. We've got a fairly high apoaps already because, yeah, Mun gravity is not that high, so it's easy to do. I'm going to turn back on these nuclears a little bit, and we're going to get this thing going. Okay, so it is pushing out still, and I'm going to need to burn a little north, looks like. Turn that on. Let's crank this up and see how this goes. Now I'm wondering why it's showing me as retrograde here. Oh, that's my relative velocity. Got ya. Okay, never mind. That's fine. So I'm burning up to equalize with my relative velocity is what's happening here. That's why it's showing that. Because I've got that target. Okay. So I'm going to cut that for now. No, I'm not. I'm going to push it a little bit higher. Then I'm going to cut it. As that gets up there closer. Target position, okay. Okay, that's about good. So I got my engines off. We're gonna go ahead and set up the maneuver node. Now, by this point, and well, by today, the time I'm recording this, the new MechJeb version, well, I guess the beta version has come out. I just tried installing it to see if I could actually get that going with this before we recorded, but that didn't go very well. I guess they've changed the name of some of their parts in the new one, so my ships with MechJeb on them already don't like the new version because it doesn't see the same parts. I'd have to rebuild my ships. I lost like 8 of the 10 ships that I currently had active in the game. They're just broke, which is unfortunate. Okay, so that'll equalize our stuff. Let's see. It's just cooking along there, isn't it? what does it think we're gonna... 22... 21... No way. Okay, we're kicking on these engines and gonna go for it. Because what I'm doing now is equalizing our orbits as it is, so that way we won't get further away, basically, essentially. Close enoughly. Yeah, so that's looking decent. Turn back off those nuclears, or that main engine. Okay. So let's take a look at the rendezvous. Approach distance should be within under 1 kilometer, so that's good. But I'm going to turn us around and get us ready to slow this ascent. Whoa, sorry about that. I guess I right-clicked on the window, the outside window, and it kind of freaked out there for a moment. My bad. Ah, almost did it again. That's the trouble with windowed mode. I'm playing it in windowed mode so that I got the right resolution for uploading it to YouTube, so you guys don't get those black bars on the side. But yes, it is windowed mode, so it's easy for me to click outside of it, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and speed on up and get in close to this. Oh, there goes the physics loading. Pause there. And it should come back to us pretty quick. There we go. Okay. So another 42 seconds or so until we get to our closest approach, is what they're saying. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to start trying to kill off this velocity. Okay, looks like that's coming down. And we're going to burn a little to the outside of this node so that it starts pushing it towards the station. So there's that. We're coasting in a bit closer, get about 625-ish, 620-ish in there. It's fluctuating a lot, but whatever. We're getting there. Oh, that's another thing. So yeah, we did the BioShock 1.0, or 0 episode 0. What am I saying, 1.0? I'm losing it. But yeah, so what I think I'm going to do either today after I finish recording this episode, and I want to do another one this morning if I can get it in, or I'll record the second KSP tomorrow. But what I'd like to do is actually get another episode, hour or so of BioShock tossed in, get a little further in the story, because I haven't played it since you guys last saw me. I know I mentioned at the end of it that I was going to record the next episode, but I ended up getting a little busy doing some chores around the house with the lady. So that kind of went out the window for the night. But I'd like to get another episode in. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and I liked how easy it was for me to get shot. How good the AI was at actually hitting me for once in a while. Playing on 1999 difficulty, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. But it's kind of a nice change. It's difficult, and you guys are gonna see me die a lot if you start watching that show or that series, I would imagine. But I will do my best to give you guys a good show. While playing that. It's a very fast-paced game in combat, so my commentary isn't quite up to snuff on that just yet. I'm sure as I get more familiar with all this and get more used to speaking while playing coherently, then I'm sure that will turn out a little better. But for the time being, it's a little lackluster on the commentary, and that's just me speaking from honesty. Because, yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm new at this. But, yeah, go watch it if you want to see 1999 difficulty BioShock. I think it's fun. And if you guys like watching shows like that, then please do. Go drop a line, drop a comment. Tell me what you like about me playing, what you don't like about me playing. That whole nine. Same thing goes for KSP. Feel free, drop some comments if you guys are like, that was the stupidest thing you could have possibly done in that situation. Let me know. Don't be too rude just because, you know, Nobody likes that, but if you guys got some criticisms, and especially constructive criticisms, that's most appreciated, always. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum, and we are going super slow while I tell you guys about things you don't wanna know. Okay, getting rid of that node just so it clears some shit up. And I'm actually gonna turn around and start burning toward this thing again, because I can get this closer. And you know what? I'm actually gonna turn on physical time warp. Let's get this going. Come on. But yeah, as you can see, as you can see, the my fuel is actually doing pretty good. I've only used about a quarter of a tank getting off the surface, and it takes about a quarter of a tank to get down to the surface too. So take that as you will. But it has some good fuel capacity for doing these refueling runs on the Mun. Oh no, turn back on RCS, dipshit. Oh, my bad. Saying things I shouldn't be saying online. What else do we got going on? I've got a couple of notes here, but I didn't really plan out what I wanted to talk to you guys about, which is unfortunate. But, let's see. Oh, have you guys, are you guys familiar with, OX10C, the game Notch was working on? That, like, space, kind of, like, multiplayer space controlling your ship kind of game, where you could write your own code, basically, for your onboard computer to do shit, or to do stuff. Anyway, a little new article came out, him saying it won't be quite as moddable as Minecraft. And by that he means, like, you won't be able to add things into the core game as easily or at all. I don't know the entire specifics, but his thoughts were anything that you wanted to do with the game, you can pretty much program into the in-game computer. So I mean, it's moddable in that sense for things you want to do, but not moddable in the overall sense, at least to the same degree as Minecraft. But I was looking forward to it. The game looks really sweet. I think it'd be super fun. Based on what I've read, OX10C is the name of it. I don't, yeah. Check it out. It's pretty cool. If you guys were into Minecraft and like that kind of like just indie game, like sandboxy game, and if you like space, which is probably why you're watching KSP stuff, then you should check out OX10C. Just saying, throwing it out there. I think it looks cool. Bum 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 dun dun dun. Sorry, I'm doing goofy tunes. I do that when I'm unsure what to talk about. Yes. Thief. The new Thief, if you guys haven't heard, should be coming out. I don't know if they said later this year or next year. But the new Thief reboot, just calling it Thief, not Thief 4 or anything like that, like people had thought might be the case previously. That's coming out, and that looks really cool. There's a couple of trailers, and it was featured as the cover art for the latest Game Informer. So there was a big write-up and article in there, and they've got some stuff on their website, GameInformer.com, if you want to check that out and read up on it a little bit. They got tons of articles on GameInformer.com, actually, and lots of interviews with the devs. They've made some interesting comments about it, like saying how they redesigned Garrett a bit, as far as like his outfit and like his bow and shit goes, and stuff goes. But like they were saying, basically they're trying to appeal to the newer console market, the younger console market, which pissed a lot of people off. I understand why they're doing that, because, dude, like, you have to appeal to a decent audience if you want to get any sort of investment, like monetary return on the work you've been putting into a game like that. It's like, it's ridiculous. So like, I understand it, and he doesn't look bad. He looks fine. His outfit looks kind of cool. I think. And I'm an original Thief series fan, so like I understand the argument of not wanting people to destroy the franchise that you loved and grew up with playing, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, just get over it. It's gonna be a fun game. Sounds like they got this weird like focus ability that will help you show you kind of like things that can be stolen, kind of like gosh, like a Night Eye almost in the Elder Scrolls games. Is it Night Eye? I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I know Night Eye is a thing, but I don't know if that's the one I'm thinking of. If that's a good description. Basically, it like lights up objects. So let's see. Oh, the best way to describe it, I guess, would be similar to Dishonored's Dark Sight, or whatever the heck that was called. That ability that would let you see people and objects you could pick up and or interact with easier. So there's that, and that kind of like it'll help you find clues and stuff. It's not something you can use all the time like you could in Dishonored, where you could just kind of be like, I'm just gonna just keep using mana because it, or whatever you want to call it. Oil, elixir, what was it called in there? I forget. But you won't have that same kind of freedom of use, I guess. No, just rotate. I want to turn you around. Actually, I think I'm gonna dock it down here on the bottom of that orange tank. I think that's like the only place I can put it other than the back of the tug right now, or the underside of the dropship, which I think might actually just have a winch on it instead. Whatever. But yeah, Thief looks really good, I think, and I've been considering. I wanted to do a Dishonored run through, but I kind of started the Bioshock one already, and I want to do an Amnesia one. But I do need to finish the stuff I'm doing currently, so I need to make it through Bioshock. So if you guys bear with me, and I would really appreciate if you guys are actually watching it, drop some comments, drop some likes, and let me know there's actually an audience for it. I mean, I'm gonna have fun doing it anyway, but because I need to get more stuff on this channel if I want to, you know, get a decent sized viewership. Okay. Slow down. You're gonna coast right over top of this thing now. No, I'm actually upside down. That's what's going on. Ah, my cockpit. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking at this funny. There we go. That's going to be a little easier. Turn on some kill rotation. Get this thing back under control. And we are just going to coast along here. Oh no. No, okay, that was just on the edges. That's fine. I right-clicked the junior target, or junior docking port. I was like, oh no, did I really leave a junior docking port on the end of this thing? But I remember there's just like 4 of them around radially on the tank at the end. And then the main docking port on the tip, which is what I'm after. Okay. Actually, I'm going to stop using that, and I'm just going to switch to RCS. Translation mode. Nope, not rotate. Okay, so there it is on the nav ball. You can see me kind of making my way in here. Come on. Okay, so we're getting closer. You can see that approach distance dropping on the rendezvous meter there. And that's good. Okay, so we're just going to float on in. Oh, we're getting real close now. Getting ready. Okay, so there's that. Let's start slowing down a little bit. And then burning towards. Realigning with everything. And ooh, I'm like dead stopped. Yeah, pretty much. Turn off that stuff. Switch a control from here. Man, that's gonna be odd. No. Let's continue controlling from here. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Getting nice and close. I'm actually going to do some rotation here. And I'm hoping I won't hit this thing. Oh, I'm going to turn on physical again because that makes things easier. And I'm not going to clip it. I think we're okay. Though I'm going to if I keep doing this shit. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. The new MechJeb actually has an automatic docking input little tool, basically. Kind of like how you have your rendezvous modules. The new one looks really good. Scott Manley did a video on it, showing off and showing how it works. Not showing off so much, showing off the mod and showing how it works. Some of the different tools that it has, some of the new features. You can do a custom window and put whatever stuff you want in it that MechJeb supports. It's awesome. That's so cool. Which is one of the reasons I wanted it, is to build like just the information that I want and need for given stuff, which I thought was awesome. But damn games, why did they change the names of parts? I'm pretty sure that that's what's going on, is they changed the names. Okay, I don't want physical. There we go. Just want normal time warp. And kill that. And move up. Some distance, we're looking good. So we're all pretty much aligned there. We're just gonna coast on up and slow from the sides a bit and push forward. Okay, so you can see we're just coasting right in. We're looking good. As we get about here, we're still lined up straight. Let's let that keep going just a hair, and then we're going to start slowing our rise. So there we go, should be moving about straight in. Get that centered, and I think we're pretty much dead on at this point. Turn off that stuff, and let's just see if we can coast this thing in. See if I did this well enough. Oh no, oh no. Almost. Okay, so there we go. Okay, we are looking good now, I think. And just push forward. Turn all that crap off. And we have dock, looks like. Yep. Okay, guys, so that is our refueler docked at our fueling station and ready to drop off this piece too. So, this thing does have quantum struts, I thought. Or was I just dumb and I forgot that? Yep, I'm just dumb and forgot to do that. Whatever, let's go ahead and toggle this stuff. Get it looking okay. And we're going to call that successful. I'm also going to drop some fuel off and refuel these things. So now, the thing to keep in mind is the refueler needs about about a quarter tank to land on the Mun, roughly, and that would be cutting it close. So I'm gonna try to leave what I can in the refueler and see what I can do. But I'm gonna hopefully get this whole thing filled back up. Now, as you can see on the refueler, and I did show this last time, last time you saw the refueler, is it does have xenon tanks, it does have RCS tanks, that whole nine for refueling those type of systems too. So let's see. That and that. And just gonna go ahead and get this all refueled. Now, with that, I think I'm pretty much gonna call this episode done. And I'm gonna do another one real quick for you guys so we can get that up and going. But we will see you guys next time. So cheers.